Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is 100 degrees, at least here in the van. Well, on the outside of the van, got the AC blasting. But just got home and going to check on the solar system because a lot of people have been wondering how everything has been working out. My wife and the chunk were home with the mini split blasting, which is cool. Well, it's keeping them cool. The mini split has a what do they call that? Hey, puppy. There's one of the puppies coming to say hi. Yeah, what do you think? I'm bringing you some food? And now all the puppies come running out to say hi. Or just to pester me. Chickens are over there running around. Puppy's going to get some shade. Yep, hanging out under the camper. But back to what I was talking about. The mini split has a couple of different modes on it where it has an inverter mode to where it will lower the voltage that it requires and still put out some cool air. But you can notice when it's really hot like this outside with the sun beating down on a camper, it's not gonna do it's gonna be efficient on power, but it's not gonna be as efficient as an air conditioner because it will pull a little bit of watts as opposed to a whole lot of watts. Like right now, the generator is not on, but let's check to see how everything is going. I got to get a different fan, one that's thermostat controlled. I'm going to order that next month and put a fan on top and below the charge controller because that thing it gets hot. Both inverters, electric inverters, they both have their own fans. And let's see if we could see what's going on here. Right now, it's putting out 119 volts and only 650 watts. Yesterday, I must have turned it way down because it was pulling 1 kilowatt. But this voltage right here saying that it's 11 volts, I don't think that's correct. Let's check from the app and see what we got. Let's open that. Oh, where is it? So let's go here and see what we got. So these are all the numbers. So saying that it's 12 volts. And what's the temperature? The temperature on the inverter is 141 degrees Fahrenheit. That's only because that fan is running, because if not, it would start cooking. That's why I have to get some better fans. And we're pulling in pretty decent sun, but the mini split is pulling a lot of power, so that's why the voltage is only at 12 volts. Let's move that out of the way. And what does that say up here? Warning, battery under voltage warning. So I may have to either run the generator or turn the put the inverter back into the what is that mode? The gen mode, because right now it's at 75 degrees. The fan speed is on the strongest fan speed. And let's see, gen mode is not on. So let's put it to level 1. I'm still waiting on an email from Della, the mini split company, to understand what's the difference between level 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure if you put on level 1, it only pulls 30%. It only runs at 30%, or it's down 30%, or if this is running at 80%, or it's only, it's down 80%. So I'm waiting on a proper email from that. But let's close this out and see if anything changed here on the inverter. So look at it. It's going down. So it probably is 30% that pulls as opposed to 100%. A moment ago, it was at 600 and something watts. Now it's between 4 and some change and 500 watts. So it lowered the power quite drastically. And let's see if the voltage went up at all. Got to go back to refresh the app. See, got the it's picking up the van and the home controller. Let's see, what do we got? So we lowered the pull on the mini split, and now that brought us up to 12.1 volts. The sun is cranking out some amazing sun, which you're probably getting a glare in between my hat. It's almost got it back up to 50%, so we could get that warning alert to go away. The let's get those alerts out of here. The controller temperature, I guess because I have it open, that dropped down some. And I'm gonna go inside in a little bit, check out, see how it feels, and get out of this heat, because I already, just from stepping out the van to getting over here, starting to pour out sweat. You see my arm. And I miss my family. So I'm going to go see them, do some more tests on this. Like I said, the generator is not running. This is running at, the solar is putting in about 35 amps. And this right here, once the generator is on, will put up to 75 amps into the batteries, getting the batteries charged up to 100% in about an hour. So this thing is amazing. Some people wanted to see how I have it wired up. Well, I'm not unscrewing all of that again, but right here is that that 30 amp line that I said that I was going to use. Goes around back, and it's plugged in right here. So once I kick the generator on, this right here will feed power into this top inverter charger, and then this inverter charger will charge the system and run all of our appliances inside. So that's about it for me. Hope y'all enjoyed. Shalom.